life into something that you can never own.
Hello, Aquarius. So here's your reading for January 22nd to about the 28th. These are general, so take what works, and what doesn't work just doesn't work. And happy birthday to all the Aquariuses. Okay, I need 3 cards for my Aquariuses. And I need another card for my Aquariuses. And one more. Okay, so you know what? Who came out? This one came out closer to me, and he came out by himself. Okay, and I need one. What is challenging my Aquariuses this week? And what is your recommendations for my Aquariuses? So, in your recent past position, you have the 9 of Swords. In your current energy, you have the 7 of Wands. In your near future, you have the 2 of Cups. In your challenging position for the week, you have the Magician reversed. And what is recommended for you is the 8 of Cups. The 9 of Swords indicates that in the recent past, you've been very, very stressed. This is about having a lot of problems, having a lot of stress, worrying about things constantly, like worrying all day, worrying all night. You're just worried. So, and it's a heavy energy and it's not very nice. But in your current energy, you have the 7 of Wands. And this is about feeling like you need to defend something. Either defend yourself against other people, defend an idea, or something that you want to do. You feel like you have to be on the defense. And you might feel that things are kind of being thrown at you from all different directions, but you're having to stand your ground and kind of actively almost like defend yourself. But in the near future, the 2 of Cups indicates that you're going to find some harmonious, either with somebody else, a harmonious partnership, or it even could be something within your life. There's going to be something that really meshes well with you, merges with your ideology, or just something you and someone else, or even an emotional situation is going to kind of pair well with you, and it's mutually beneficial. But what is challenging you this week, the Magician in reverse indicates that you're not kind of starting with something. It almost could be like you have all the tools that you need. You have everything you need to kind of move forward or progress in some kind of way, and you're just stalling. You're not really taking action. You're just kind of stuck in a way. You might not know how to proceed forward, and it leaves you kind of feeling a little bit stuck. Now, what's recommended for you is the 8 of Cups, which is all about chasing a dream. This guy, he had a lot of stuff, but he was missing something. He felt he wasn't totally satisfied, and he doesn't know how the journey is going to be ahead of him, but he knows he needs to go chase a dream. So I wonder if this Magician card in the reverse is from this 9 of Swords, because this is all about the anxieties and everything. And sometimes these fears and anxieties, they just don't go away overnight. And I wonder if there's something that you want to do and you're defending your reasons why, but you're still not really moving ahead fully because you might just feeling stuck or just being stuck or being kind of worn out from this energy of having all this anxiety and the stress and now having to defend yourself. So you might just be a little worn out and not really know how to take the next step forward. But this is indicating that you need to take the next step forward, because I think when you do that, the 2 of Cups is awaiting you, which is about like a mutually beneficial partnership or idea or something in your life that's really going to be pleasant for your emotions or emotionally to you. You just have to kind of trudge along a little bit and get to it. So let's see what else we get for you guys. I need 1 card for my Aquariuses, please. Okay, this guy came out. The flamingo spirit embraced the in-between, and I kind of really feel like you're in that in-between stages, but let's get to that in just a second. Okay. And Agate, get back into balance. And healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. Let's see. Yeah, I'll take all of these guys. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Children, your love life is being affected by children. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay. So let's smush everything together. So Flamingo Spirit, embrace the in-between. And I kind of feel like you're in this in-between right now because you're in between all this stress and defensive mode. And then you're in between, like, kind of actually having something very nice and beneficial and peaceful in a sense. So, and even with the Magician is about not taking action when he's in the reverse, like being stuck. And sometimes the Nine of Swords to me is like a stuck energy as well, because we're so fixated on the problems or the stress that we're not really trying to resolve them fully because we're kind of in our heads a lot. So you have definitely this in-between energy. But then the Seven of Wands is like actively defending yourself. And then the Eight of Cups would be actively pursuing a goal. So you have kind of stuck and actively doing something. So, but I think this is saying that you need to embrace this because to me, it's almost like you're flip-flopping between like, okay, I'm stuck, but now I'm trying, but now something shook me again. Now I'm stuck again a little bit, but I'm going to definitely try. So I think this is just, sometimes we go through that. So I don't think it's a bad thing because I think in the end you are going to be going after something and you're going to find some kind of harmony within your relationships or whatever you're trying to do. There's going to be a positive outcome. So Agate, get back into balance. And that's about the in-between as well. So I think the balancing for you is to be a little bit... This is about balancing. The Two of Cups is about balancing. I wonder for some of you if this Two of Cups represents yourself. You know, that you've kind of found balance within what you want to do and your reasonings why you want to do it. So... because sometimes we could want to do something, but our minds are telling us, oh, you know, this and that or whatever. But I wonder for some of you if this actually, you found harmony and peace within yourself regarding a situation. So that would be relevant for some of you. But some of you, for others, I think this is you actually having harmony with other people or something more external. Healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. So I definitely think that you went through a Nine of Swords moment with this kind of heartbreak and this upsetness. And the Two of Cups is definitely, to me, representing some kind of healing. And sometimes the Eight of Cups, I don't want to say the Eight of Cups is kind of like licking your wounds and moving on. But sometimes with the Eight of Cups, you fought the good fight. You know, you've tried something, you wanted it to work. It wasn't quite what you wanted. You invested time and energy into an aspect of your life, and you realize, you know what, this is not what I want. This isn't fulfilling me. This isn't it. And now he's on the new journey again. He's on to find what will fulfill him and make him happy. So this is almost kind of that healing energy as well, is to move forward, to try something new, start again in a sense. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I wonder if for some of you, the Seven of Wands energy is kind of like you're getting pushback from your family regarding a situation, or you feel like maybe your family is not as fully supportive of you. But family to me could also indicate friends too. Family doesn't necessarily have to be blood relatives. It doesn't even have to just be your parents. It could be people that are around you that have been in your life for a very long time and actually mean something to you. So I wonder if some of the Seven of Wands, there was some kind of turmoil a little bit within even a friendship, a close friendship, or something that you really valued for a long time, and it gave you this heartbreak moment. And now you're having to kind of defend either your position regarding the friendship, or you're trying to defend the friendship itself. But But I would say then, in that instance, this Eight of Cups is saying that maybe, I'm not saying you should move on from the friendship, but maybe you're trying to defend an aspect of the friendship that isn't, I don't say beneficial, but it's not being reciprocated. And then this would be saying that the Magician is your energy of not really moving forward, because maybe you realize that this isn't not a great friendship, and the Magician in reverse is like you're kind of stuck and you're not actually taking actions to maybe start healing your heart and move forward. But the Eight of Cups here would be saying that you need to kind of move forward. So, and then I think the Two of Cups would be coming in for you, which is something that's more mutually beneficial for yourself and maybe for a new person. Children, your love life is being affected by children, and something could do with children. There could be children involved to some degree, and children could be your actual like human kids or your fur babies or your plants, you know, whatever, your cars, whatever you really have that loving feeling from when you see it. That could be your children. So, and pay attention to the red flags. These signs are cautioning you. Now, I definitely think that these red flags are kind of coming from maybe certain Seven of Wands aspects where you're having to defend, and then the Magician is you just kind of not really taking action regarding the red flags. But I definitely think that because the Eight of Cups is recommended, it's recommended for you to move on, you know. So, okay, let's see what quote we get for you guys. If you didn't fight for what you want, don't cry for what you've lost. What screws us up most in life is the picture in our head of how it's supposed to be. So now that's very interesting that you got, if you didn't fight for what you want, don't cry for what you've lost, because the Seven of Wands is all about fighting. So I definitely think that, and even the Eight of Cups, because he's about chasing another dream. He has something, he knows it's not quite right. He's missing something in his life, and he's going to go on a new journey to find what he wants, you know. And the Eight of Cups leads to the Nine of Cups, which is about happiness and contentment. So I definitely think that you are going to continue on kind of fighting and trying to strive to get something that makes you, that fits you a little bit better. You know, your mutually beneficial Two of Cups moment. And what screws us up most in life is the picture in our head of how it's supposed to be. Now, I wonder for some of you if this is the Nine of Swords moment as well. Because I think Nine of Swords could be fears and anxieties, and sometimes we have those internal fears. They're not actually based in reality, but we have that for ourselves. So it could be something in your life that you thought it was going to go one way and it wasn't. And because it didn't, you were giving yourself all these anxieties and these worries where it really wasn't founded. You really shouldn't have had that or placed that upon yourself. And maybe this could be for some of you else that you're, as you went along this journey, you realized that you always thought it was going to be a certain kind of way, and you've been holding on to something, because the Seven of Wands is about defending stuff. So maybe you were defending something very strongly, and now it was never really meant for you to begin with, and you tried your best, and maybe that's your, I don't want to say, maybe you were still defending something that really wasn't worth defending, and the Magician is you, because you kind of had this picture of this is how it's going to be. You got stuck in this non-action mode where you have everything to move forward and find something better, but you kind of got stuck in this like realm of like, no, this is how it's supposed to be and this is the only way. So but the Eight of Cups, to me, he doesn't really quite know what the path ahead is. He doesn't quite know what the path ahead of him has. So it's kind of about like having to deal with the problems as they arise on your new journey. So, okay, take that how that resonates. Let's see what Spirit of the Dish is going to be for you guys. Let's see what Spirit of the Dish. And you have the Spirit of the Danish. So that's a nice spirit to have. Okay. You have American food, which has a hamburger on it for your dinner and a movie, and you have thriller movies. So you have the energy of Aries and Libras. And Aries is all about initiative, energy, and kind of like they could be a little temperamental. And Libra has that love, money, powers of attraction, and kind of that balance in life. And you also have Mars, which is an Aries energy as well. And that's about initiative, temper, and kind of like having that energy. And then you have Venus here, which is about love, money, and powers of attraction as well. That's connected also to Libra. So take that how it works. That kind of came up twice for you guys. And you have the second house, which is about money, possessions, physical environment, and your self-esteem. And the seventh house, which represents partnerships, marriage, friendships, and legal proceedings. So you have U, S, R, K, E, M, A, and you have 042. And let's do this first. And you have desire. So I think this is you having to focus on what do you desire and kind of move on to something better. Okay, let's get a little. And you have the key, which to me represents that you have what you need to get something unlocked. Like you have the ability to unlock a problem that you're experiencing or unlock some kind of blockage. Like you have the key. You have what you need to kind of open a new door. So that's great. Okay, guys, now it is time. Think of your question, and here we go. Oh, mystical, magical 8-ball, the mightiest ball of all the balls in the world. What is the answer to Aquarius's question? It says, cannot predict now. So there you guys go. Too much maybe is still in the air. There could be some still moving pieces that need to be pinned down before the 8-ball is able to give you the answer. Okay, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.